All right, let's show y'all how to build. So we're going to build a house in the sky here. It's going to be a little bit of a project. I'm just going to try to be as efficient as possible and go through it, but it will show you basically how to build, and we're going to start with demolition. Okay, because I only have 176 mats, and the mats in this particular build that we're playing are kind of expensive. So we're going to harvest what we can from all this junk that I've laid down and use it to show y'all how to build a house in the sky here. So we are in build mode. So we hit B to go into build mode, and we hit backspace. You'll see it goes into demolition mode. So now we can go down. Each piece is highlighted, and you left click, and it deletes that piece, and it refunds that into your inventory. Again, game's in development, so this is a brand new system. We're still kind of tweaking, testing it out. So you're going to get that validation bug every once in a while. Just click past it and keep going. It's no big deal. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, now 976. We've really got to be efficient with what we do here. Otherwise, and that's what really makes this building system a lot of fun, is every piece that you put down is earned from items that you've extracted with. So kind of like blood, sweat, and tears go into every build. You really have to plan out and maximize your usage of space and materials and time in raid. So it's kind of a nice carrot on the stick. It's been forcing me to, get back out there. Sometimes I'll lollygag. You can ask in the chat about that. By the way, come follow me on Twitch if you would like to catch some Bornless live stream. Sometimes my chat will say, "Get out of the hideout. We're in the hideout so long." Well, it's just the way it is. See, so we're going to come all the way up here. And if you're wondering why I have so many mats, this is from a test that they asked us to test the build system. And so we're going to show you about the build system as part of that. But y'all watching this is a totally different version of the game you'll be playing. As you disassemble things, you can see the boo-boos that I make. Oh yeah, we're going to have a bunch of mats to build a nice house with for y'all. And so if you're wondering where the mats go, at your hideout, there is a workbench. Do not sell those to Hag. You sell those, break them down at the workbench. Each item has a material value represented on the top left, or excuse me, top right, Georgia Public Schools. Top right hand corner of the screen. Let's see, I think once we get about 6,000 mats, we'll be good. I think we'll just start here. Why not? Okay, so we have 5,700 mats. And if we run out of mats, then you'll get the idea. Well, let's try to budget it out. Now we want to go out of demolition mode, so we're going to hit backspace. Again, backspace is your selector. It's your toggle between your selection mode, deletion mode. We're going to select. We're going to hit tab to bring open our asset menu. And so what we've got at the top is your inside, outside items. Inside, outside. And then you've got your walls, floors. You've got foundation. You've got, what is this here? I forget. Roof. No hog. Reading hard. Walls, foundations, floors, roof. Yay! Sound it out, Bubba. Okay. So first thing we're going to do, let me tell you, foundation, it's a must have, especially if you're going to build out of bounds. This is where you walk and stuff. Of course, you know, the devs are, you know, not intending me to build a house in the sky, but that's how I roll. So that's what we're going to do. Make sure you put a foundation up there, and that allows you to walk around and stuff. And you do have to be pretty precise with where you're going to put it. And it's going to go right there. All right. Now that we have our first, we did that in free form. So each piece has a, you see the placement mode there on the right. Each piece can be free form, snap only. Let me push it out so you can see it, or grid aligned. Grid align will align itself with the invisible grid in the world you can't see. Snap only will snap it to the nearest piece. Freeform will let you put it wherever you want to. Not every piece has a freeform option, be aware, but most do. Now that we have freeform placed this, it's not precision, but that'll be all right. We can fill it in later. We're going to go into snap only. We're going to lay a small foundation here. There is not a support system like in some other building games you might be used to, but this isn't a building game. This is just a fun extra activity, which I enjoy. There's no support system because this will be very difficult to build without support system, or with the support system. All right, so let's do 2 in a centerpiece and then 2 outside here. Boom. Come out here, boom. Come out here, boom. Okay, good. Now, you can pretty much build out as you wish. So we're on the top here, so we're gonna put a windows everywhere. So it's a big question is how do we rotate? Placement of walls and rotation is real easy. Just hold R and use your mouse wheel, scroll wheel, to scroll where you want it. And then obviously, obviously use your toggle mode. Pull that back up, Bob. Q is your toggle mode. And Q will let you kind of snap it in, because you can come sometimes and it won't snap. Or it won't snap where you want it to. And that's where you can go into the grid align to make sure it's symmetrical, like that. Or freeform. Go over here and do it. Push it out, rotate it. And the pushing out again is just regular mouse wheel. Rotate is hold R and mouse wheel. It's actually pretty intuitive controls. You can get pretty good with it after a little practice. So we can either freeform this, or we can set it with the grid. And you see the grid's just a little bit sharper. It's going to let us set up real nice. So quickly we'll set these up here. Don't worry if you're not perfectly accurate. You can always go in and fix them later. Now we need a door frame. See, this is one of these that's either snap or grid. We're going to take it to the grid. And we hope that lines up. It's not looking like it's going to. Okay, so here's an issue. We're going to go into backspace deletion mode and click on it, left click. And then we'll go in and replace this. Not the one we want. We want this one. See, we can actually now kind of line up. There we go. Let's go. It's a little bit of trial and error sometime. That's where I want it. Okay, now. This is where we're going to use snap. And just snap in, boom, boom. And it will let us line that up. Come back into backspace, click it out. And go here. Snap it in. Into frame, rotate. Ooh, Betty. That's me. It's me issue. Okay. I always try to be precise, and it never works out that way. Snap it in there. And you just know we gotta go ahead and delete that one. Come on, baby. Little trick I like to do is come up and try to snap down. Whoops. And it will pick up where you're at. Now, here. Oh no. Yeah, we're big time off right there. Boom. Snap it in. There we go. Now we have a room. Now we're going to drop a floor in. Basic wood floor. I want marble floor. What y'all think? Yeah. So now you're probably wondering, well, this is going to look crazy, Hog, huh? No, don't worry. You hit Q and you go to grid line, and then you just try to sink it down a little bit. Right there. Once you do that, then you can go to snap a line. Snap it with that first tile that you put in. Like I said, I come out and I snap it in, and usually that's a good trick to get it to do what you want. Not all the time, but come on, honey, snap in there. There it is. Bring it out, throw it in. Boom. Boom. Got a real nice floor going down. Okay, floor's done. Now, let's see if we have enough materials left to do the roof. So the way to build a roof is you use the slant cap as an end cap. This is the way I do it. And we put the end cap here. We put the end cap here, okay? Then we take our middle piece and we snap it. See, it's really good about snapping. And boom, boom, boom. And then we take our quarter piece, snap our quarter piece in. And voila. Now we're going to take this, go to freeform. Some of this does take precision. I actually think we have to demolish this first. Let's bring this up. Push it out. we have our house. It's trying to snap to that. And we'll fix it like this. I wanted to show you all real time what it's like to build. If you run into issues, you just got to overcome them. So what we'll do is just make a makeshift. Come on, hog, don't spin out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been a demonstration of how to build on the Bornless. It's perfect ending that video. And that's what happens too if you make a mistake trying to get mats back or whatever. But I wanted to show you a real experience on building in your hideout. Nothing too crazy edited or anything. You will be kind of scrapping mats. See, now I can actually show you. Here's how I did this. I built this up in the hideout. And I have one house over here, multiple entrances to get in and out. I was kind of testing out the vault system and all of this, but you know, you can just harvest all your mats and you know, you can just kind of build to your heart's content here. Let's see if we can see the house. Yeah, there it is, way up there. Way up there. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the Bornless. It's not out yet. There's demos going on during Screamfest, and there's big playtest going on, but we expect it maybe next year sometime. Really great dev team and super fun game. But appreciate y'all. Hit like and subscribe for more of the Bornless content. We'll see y'all next time.